a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You can feel the frost and touch the sky. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. You can feel the frost and touch the sky. On a sunny morning, I touched the sky. Next morning, I touched your heart. What's the start? I play my role when I rip the mic apart. Do what I got to do to place a spark. I'ma put it down, seeking no crown anymore. From the moment I saw you, it's all gone. Hard to believe to a pimp like me. Used to have 7 women every day of the week. Big time, I put that behind. Said I'm sorry, I got to go from the side. Lie to the man, I aim high to the place no human has ever even tried. So I got to go, I got to go. All I want is for you to stay. Man out of grave resurrected, now he's connected. No concession, just embedded by you. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Let it go, follow my lead. No doubt about that. It's a happy day. I gotta tell you one thing. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Hello, welcome to my stream. Let me just undeafen. Hey Star, are you there?
Hello.
Hello. So like I said I would, I thought that paused it, but I did get us up to the floor we were on last time, but the game seems to have said fuck you and sent us back down. So I'm gonna have to do all that shit again.
That doesn't pause the game.
It usually pauses on like cutscenes and shit.
That's what I thought too, but it doesn't.
No, it does stop the cutscene.
No, it definitely doesn't.
It usually does for me.
No.
I've been playing PS3 game. I've been playing like PS2 games on my PS3 for a long time. It usually does, I promise you.
I don't know if it's different between PS1 and PS2, but trust me, I made the same mistake when I played Final Fantasy V. Didn't work.
Well, alright.
If it makes you feel any better, I did, like I just said, make the same mistake when playing Final Fantasy V, so the assumption is not, like, absurd or anything.
Yeah.
Because that's what it does on... That's what it did on the Wii, in the same generation, with less technology.
Like, I don't know if it just doesn't do that for PS1 games, but I swear to God, every single time I did that when I was playing Persona 3 or 4 on the PS2 games, it worked.
I'm pretty sure it works for, like, PS3 games as well.
Some of the time, yeah.
So yeah, now we gotta do all this again.
It's more of an overlay for PS3 games, but God. Okay. That was like 15 minutes of my life earlier, completely wasted. Yeah, we've already been through this dialogue.
We can always do what I do on my streams when we have to do shit over again. That's really straightforward. And that's just, let's podcast it. What is there to talk about that happened recently?
I've already complained about my car on stream. I can't think of anything else interesting. I got my textbooks on the same day my car got busted. That was fun. What's going on with you?
Well, my sister is back to classes, so she's not here anymore. Honestly, everybody's busy except for me now in this house with school or work. While I'm figuring my shit out.
I'm gonna be busy with both pretty soon. My classes start again, the Monday after the one that's coming up.
Maya's running.
Maya's running. God, fuck.
I'm still working on YouTube stuff, I guess. I keep juggling around like 4 different ideas. And it's like reviewing the games that I played on stream. making highlights of my streams in general, making highlights of that Marvel game that we did, and another idea that has to do with Marvel that I am keeping a secret. Because I don't want anyone stealing the idea.
I also
It's a
have
relatively easy idea.
I also have a plan for a YouTube video for early next month.
I will say it's very Unraveled adjacent. But it's like a specific like niche thing. Like it's not an Unraveled about the Marvel series. It's just structured like one where he's just like, I'm gonna look way too much into this one specific thing.
Isn't that what you just do for fun anyway?
Yeah, but you might as well make a revenue off of it, you know?
Yeah. That's the logic behind me streaming. If
There's
I'm
logic behind me streaming, and I get paid $100 every 5 months.
if you're
Why
gonna
I'm
be
also jumping back to YouTube stuff as well, because I need money, and not only would YouTube probably give better money, it would also help get people over to Twitch, so Twitch can give me more money.
yeah.
But then I have to pay taxes.
Yeah, I have been an affiliate for over 2 months now, almost 3 months. And I am nowhere near the getting paid portion, but I mean, I'm slowly chipping my way toward it.
I think you only have to pay taxes on Twitch stuff if you get it, like, on a monthly basis. If you're getting it that consistently, they make you pay taxes. Otherwise, fair game. Cheat
Yeah,
the system by just not getting paid frequently.
Cheat the system by being broke as hell. But then again, if that's the case, the system's cheating you.
See, what's funny for streamers and YouTubers, would buying that content be a tax deduction? I think it is. Not a tax deduction, what is it? When you pay for something for your job, it like has something to do with your taxes.
I think you can't get taxed on some stuff you pay for your job. Cause like I would have like teachers and shit come into the grocery store I worked at, and they would hand me these like no tax forms, and I'd have to punch the thing into the computer, and they wouldn't get taxed on their pencils and shit.
I wonder if streamers and content creators, influencers, can avoid that by doing that. On games, anyway. Or
I don't
other
know.
media.
I feel like this is like too new of a career choice.
See, the weird thing is, like, I can see with, like, games, like, getting games without tax for that kind of thing, but what the fuck would it be for people who, like, review movies, like, movie tickets?
Sometimes if you do this shit really frequently,
Online subscriptions?
if you're like a really big reviewer or let's player or something, people will give you their shit for free.
This is true.
I walked for a moment because I was taking a drink of my Whopper. Stay
Your
hydrated,
Whopper.
kids.
Drink a Whopper.
Drink a Whopper. It is hot as shit where I am. And like, I know
I mean,
you're
it's
gonna...
hot as shit where Maya is right now.
It is hot as shit where Maya is. And like, I know people like my friends that live in California and in the South make fun of me for complaining when it's hot out. But it was 85 degrees out today. I do not have an air conditioner, and it is average 75 all summer, so it just felt miserable.
God, did I tell you about that one person down here when it snowed?
What did that person down there do when it snowed?
They were like from some northern state. I don't think it was Michigan, but I think it was like, you know, somewhere that gets snow consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were all like, man, this cold weather and this snow is kind of obnoxious for us because, you know, we're not really designed.
Infrastructure and stuff.
Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure for it. Also, you're just fucking stealing.
I am just fucking stealing.
I mean, it is on fire. It's not like they're gonna do much with it anymore.
Yeah, no, I used to make fun of people for complaining when it was cold in, like, a southern state. People would be like, oh, it's like, it's cold, it snowed. And I'd be like, haha, you were simply You simply adopted the cold. I was born in it. I was molded by it. And now I'm like, you know what? Southern states don't have the infrastructure to deal with snow the same way we do. So,
Yeah,
like,
we
I've
had like
been
a
trying...
crash during one year.
Yeah, I've
Like
been
no one got
trying
hurt
to
or
get,
died, but
I've been trying to get more understanding about that and make fun of people less.
But like this one person, like not only did he make fun of us for like making those valid complaints, but he said specifically, quote, "You guys are weak." Like what? Damascus.
Damascus. I wonder if he collects masks.
I hate every time my brain just goes to fucking Jonah, a VeggieTales movie, because no one cares about that film except me. Because of Damascus, and there's like a song where Jonah is singing like, "Oh, I'll go to all these places, but fuck Nineveh," and it starts with like, "Damascus or Jerusalem, I'll be there in a minute."
God.
He's just in like a big open field of a map with like no background.
I forgot Damascus was a place in the Bible.
Like, that scene is so weird. They joke in the commentary. There's a commentary where they're in character as like two of the VeggieTales characters, and they joke that like they actually had to film it, and they filmed it in like a foggy football stadium. That they just painted like a map of is that Israel? Is that where that would be?
I don't know. The Middle East?
Wherever Jonah times take place.
Jonah
Damascus or
times?
Jerusalem. He'll be there in a minute.
I know Jerusalem's in Israel.
Jonah is a fucking dark movie. Well, it's a dark story. And it's not like super duper dark, but for VeggieTales it's dark.
To be fair,
Because,
everything in the Bible is super dark.
Well, like, when they did the story of, like, Jericho, they did a Monty Python parody where it's just like, the fucking French peas are like, "How dare you! We will throw at you slushies, and we will call you many goofy names." And it's like, haha, that's funny. And they do that kind of thing for the show. In the Jonah movie, Jonah just straight up wishes for God to smite the entire city of Nineveh, just off the face of the earth. Like, destroy it. They show it in an animation. It's just destroyed in a lightning bolt.
Jesus Christ.
And then, at the end, after he tells them, "Hey, stop fucking sinning, God's not a fan of that," and they're like, "Okay, we'll stop," and they genuinely stop, he just sits there watching and expecting them to still get smited.
Good lord.
And the movie ends with him, like, crying because his plant that he was using for shade got eaten.
You know what? You kind of deserve that, man.
And because it's being told in universe, so everyone listening to the story is just like, wait, so like, what happened to him? What did he learn? And the people telling the stories is like, you know, it's not what he learned. What did you learn? He's just like, no, like, did he die though? Did he just like die of starvation or like drying up? Like, that's such a note for a Jonah movie to end on, and then they just go into a fucking musical number about it. Like, recapping the whole movie, and it's all joyful, but like, this man is probably dead. And even if he's not dead, he wanted an entire city to be destroyed just because they slapped people with fishes.
God.
God, this is our Cars 2 of this series, huh?
I think Jonah is a respectable Cars 2 to have.
Jonah is a much better movie than Cars 2.
That's a very low bar.
Like, yeah, it's very religious, and that can turn some people away who either don't like or don't care about that kind of thing. But VeggieTales was always a well-written show, which I think holds up quite well in terms of its comedy. For a children's show, of course. Like, obviously, it's no high art, but like, I think that the writers knew what they were doing when they wrote the jokes.
Yeah.
And from what I can tell, Phil Vischer and Mike Naraki are pretty cool people. I obviously haven't done much research.
God damn it. I wish the
But yeah,
timer
that-
didn't still go down while you were in battle mode.
I mean, that's what it does in 5, so...
Yeah, I know. It's just more of a pain in the ass here because it's not as easy to
99
get around.
Needles? Is that like a direct reference to that one band?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Jonah is a fun movie if you ignore the part where the protagonist wants an entire town of people to die and starts crying over a dead plant when they aren't killed. They also have an Apu situation. Yeah, Apu, not Abu, because Abu's the monkey from Aladdin, and Apu is the Simpsons character. They also have a situation like that, so that might not age well going back to it.
To be fair, I think a lot of shit from like the 90s and early 2000s have Apu situations going on.
Yeah. I'm glad that, like, at least nowadays, the people affected by it can actually get their voices out like that, even if there are still people on the internet. It's just like, fucking cry about it, man. Like, Jesus Christ, these people were made fun of for years because of these characters. Like, I get that Apu wasn't made with malice, but, like, is that the hill you really want to die on? Apu from The Simpsons? Who cares at the end of the day?
The Simpsons was never high art. It's not like they're taking away your Shakespeare or whatever.
They got plenty of other characters. They can spare one. Or change one. Because, like, these people weren't even demanding Apu be taken away, just that, like, representation be
recast or
done better.
something.
Yeah. I think the only complaint I have with that documentary is that they kind of, like, paint, his voice actor. I forget his name. Oh, fuck, he was in the Smurfs, even. I don't know why I remember that. Hank Azaria. They paint him in kind of a negative light when really they just didn't get in touch with him, I don't think. It's just like, maybe he just missed it. Because, like, later on, after the documentary came out, he said he was totally cool with, like, being recast or whatever they decided to do with the character that would be cool for those people
Yeah.
affected by it.
Also, like, you can only blame voice actors so much. Like, they're just doing their job. They're doing what they get paid to do.
Yeah.
They didn't write the damn thing.
Well, he did do he's the one who pitched the voice, but, like, he's not the one who consistently, he's not the one who decided that was the voice to go with.
Yeah.
He's a part of the decision, but, like, he's not... If he's cool with it being changed, clearly, like, he would have been fine with that if he was asked, like, a decade ago, even.
Yeah.
He's just there to do whatever people think he needs to do. As most actors usually are. Hank Azaria seems like a really cool dude, actually. I forget what else he's been in. Other than, of course, The Smurfs, which I don't want to think about. That is a terrible movie that I don't know much about, and I'd like to keep it that way so I don't rant about it like I do with Cars 2.
I mean, I liked the Smurfs when I was a youngin', and I think the opinion of the youngins matters more than the opinion of a bunch of, like, grown-ups. Considering we are not the target audience.
I don't think it well, that's true.
It's over.
Like, I don't think it really matters that much if we are entertained by something. It matters if the kids it was made for were entertained.
I'd like to widen that to, like, it matters if somebody was entertained.
Yeah.
Unless that somebody's an asshole.
Like, obviously, it's better if movies can be entertaining to both adults and children, But ultimately, if it's a kids movie, it's made for the kids, not for you.
I just like it when it's a... Like, it... I'm not asking for kids' movies to be family movies, but I like it when it is a family movie, because that means that, like, everyone can enjoy it.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm not gonna ask the fucking new Paw Patrol movie to be like, why doesn't this have any jokes for adults? It's like, come on. This is for toddlers.
Like, obviously, it's nice when they can slip in something entertaining for everybody, but you shouldn't expect that to be the norm. Like, I wish it was the norm, but...
Oh, that's right. He was in Night at the Museum. He was, the antagonist.
These take up so much time, I can't do this shit.
See you next time.
Why was it delivered like that? See you next time. Maya, can you try speaking like a normal human, please? I feel like that would benefit everybody.
I can't find much else he was in other than Simpsons that I know, but I know he does a lot of voices for The Simpsons, so...
You know, there's only two of you.
Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, yeah.
Hurry up.
God, The Simpsons voice actors do a lot of fucking roles. Dan Castellaneta takes up so much fucking space. They all kind of do.
I should stream The Simpsons Hit and Run sometime.
That'd be fun.
I loved that game when I was a kid.
I never got to play it.
I grew up on The Simpsons because my dad really liked it.
My family wouldn't let me, or my parents wouldn't let me watch Simpsons.
My parents only let me watch it like some of the time. But, I grew up with it everywhere around me.
I don't think I got to watch it until I got to see the movie. Let's see, Hank Azaria is Moe, Wiggum, both of Homer's work buddies, comic book guy. Is Chalmers? That's a surprise. Bumblebee Man, Snake. There's a character called Old Jewish Man, by the way.
Oh, God.
Disco Stew. Professor Frink. Oh yeah, the fucking...
The scientist
I don't
guy.
remember the actor. I don't remember the actor it's based off of, but he's from Nerdy Professor.
No.
The main Simpsons game I want to play is The Simpsons game. I'm curious about that one. But Hit and Run and Road Rage also looked interesting as well. Hit and Run, I've seen a lot of people get, like, really frustrated with.
That one, Game Grumps video on Hit and Run is one of my favorite videos of all time.
Is it the one with Oni?
Yes.
Ah, I haven't seen it in a while.
I love it. I watch it every few months when I need to smile.
I don't watch much Oni plays, but I like his, like, guests.
Oh, I've never watched a No New Plays video aside from the Simpsons one.
It's, I don't think you'd like his sense of humor. I think you'd be like me, where it's just like, this is kind of old new grounds for me. But they do have some good bits. Most of their good bits are animated.
My controller's vibrating. Because we're getting close to Pseudo.
Like there's
And
one.
also, to me, absolutely losing my mind because of how high the counter rate in this video game is.
There's one where they make a fake Kickstarter video. What? You talk about the fucking. Did you see? Oh, when Chuck E. Cheese streamed Fall Guys like a long while back.
No. I don't think I've ever heard of... Do you mean like
So
the restaurant chain?
Yes, sort of. Also the character.
Ah.
Like they had a little puppet that was on screen while they were playing Fall Guys. I assume the puppeteer and the person playing the game were separate.
I did not hear about that.
There's a moment where they get Chuck E. Cheese to just go poggers.
Oh my god.
It's just so weird how like every brand is trying to get into video gaming now,
It's because it's
and like the
hot
mixed
big
success. Like Chuck E. Cheese is streaming. I think Wendy's was also streaming. KFC made a game and a game console. The game was really underwhelming, by the way. I don't know about the console. I assume it's a plug and play or something.
thing. The game was like that one dating sim, right?
Yeah, but there was like nothing to it.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do a bit where you make a fucking dating sim, go all in. Don't fucking half-ass it. I mean, to be fair, it did work. I did buy their like mac and chicken or whatever the fuck. Where it's like mac and cheese and chicken in a big bowl. It looked awful, but it tasted great, which I think is most of KFC's menu.
KFC is finger looking good. I want KFC.
I had chicken tonight, but it was from somewhere else. It was from a grocery store. I mainly go to KFC for their sandwiches because, you know, it's not Chick-fil-A.
I usually just get like...
And most of the other chicken places aren't around here very frequently.
Oh my fucking god, the map.
Like, we can't go to a Popeyes or whatever. What other chicken places are there?
I usually just get like their regular chicken drums and shit. Occasionally their popcorn chicken.
But yeah, I really like the KFC chicken sandwich. Or rather, the chicken sandwich meal. Because, you know, it's a chicken sandwich. With all the normal chicken sandwich stuff. You get popcorn chicken. You get your choice of sides, which I usually go with, like, potatoes. And you get a cookie and a drink, of course. It's just like, that's a perfect meal for lunch or dinner.
You know what? When I get my car back, I'm going to KFC. I'm craving it now.
Buy me some KFC.
I would if you were anywhere near me.
I will take you to KFC when you come visit.
Hot date.
Just you, me, and the Colonel. I told you about like some of the curse shit about Colonel Sanders, right?
How did you know that you, me, and the Colonel is my dream threesome?
Perfect. Did I tell you like any of the cursed fun facts about the Colonel?
What cursed fun facts do you have about the Colonel?
Let's see. I want to
Why
Google
the
it just to
fuck
make sure I
is
get the story right.
There is no way to pause this motherfucking game during this segment.
Yep. All right, I got his Wikipedia page up because I want to say this by quote. Yes. Okay, here we go. So, let's see. So when he opened a restaurant around, it looks like around the 30s. It was during this period that Sanders was involved in a shootout with Matt Stewart, a local competitor, over the repainting of a sign directing traffic to the station.
Oh my god.
Stewart killed a Shell employee who was with Sanders and was convicted of murder, eliminating Sanders' competition.
Good for him.
It's just like, holy shit, this man got in a shootout with another guy over a fucking sign. Somebody died and he got his opponent sent to jail. Holy fuck.
Whatever works for you, Colonel. You know? Whatever gets your business.
I also remember another fun fact that is, after a certain point, I forget if he was still affiliated with the company or if he had sold it off or not. I think he was still affiliated, but he wasn't like directly running it. They changed the recipe, and he was so annoyed with it, he made his own like homemade chicken and brought it to KFC's.
Oh my god.
And was like, try my actual chicken.
That's great.
It's over.
Like, Colonel Sanders is... And that's what I find so funny about them selling this, like, fictionalized version of Colonel Sanders and, like, the dating sim and the weird ads. When you could just tell stories like that and you'd be like, holy fuck, the actual Colonel Sanders was pretty hardcore.
I stan him.
It is also weird that, like, they use an actual person for their mascot compared to, like, fucking Ronald McDonald.
How dare
Wendy's is in, like, a weird territory of, like, it's not real. I think it's based off of a person, but it's not, like, directly like Colonel Sanders. It's just, there is girl.
Ronald McDonald is real, and also he's basically a Christ-like figure. Whoop-ass time.
God, have you seen the fucking Klasky Chupo, Ronald McDonald cartoon?
No.
It's so fucking weird. I watched those as a kid, and let's just say it looks exactly like a Klasky Chupo cartoon, which, like, you know, like your Rugrats or your Wild Thornberries, but it's Ronald McDonald.
I love that. Is that where, like, all the other 90s mascots and shit came from?
Maybe. No, those came, earlier. They just got added to the cartoon because they needed a big cast of characters. But they were definitely made before the cartoon happened. Except for Sunday, but I don't think he actually became a thing. Sunday was fucking terrifying. They had, like, a animatronic of it. So, like, imagine how horrifying a Klasky Chupo, like, Nickelodeon design is, like Real Monsters type design, and imagine that in real life as a robot, as a furry
Horrifying.
robot. It's awful.
I'm not gonna be able to do this fucking segment of the game. I'm gonna, like, fail it, and we're gonna have to waste another half an hour trying again.
That's okay, I can talk more about Ronald McDonald. Grab your asses and run! What were these called? Ronald McDonald VHS. The Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I
I'm gonna
used
have
to
either a
have
panic attack or an aneurysm.
I feel sorry.
a peneurism.
A pinurism. That's what happens when your opinion is so bad it kills somebody. need to piss. I just want to put that out there because I'm miserable.
I thought you already did.
I've drank a lot of water today because it's hot as balls.
Oh.
Next time, I will arrest you.
I like the speech bubble over my
It's because she's
evil and
possessed.
fucked up moments.
Fucked up and evil moments.
God damn it.
And
I
that fucking
fucked it up
carries
still.
over. Do
That's
I
how
have
poison works in RPGs. It sucks.
most fucking Persona things don't.
Do they
It's
not?
just poison.
You didn't.
I don't have
Just
anything
agree.
to fix it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of RPGs I've played do that. Like Pokemon does it.
Yeah, a lot of shit does it for very
Final Fantasy does
specific,
it.
for like specific status effects. Persona only does it for poison and possession.
No, that's what. Yeah, that's what you got. Poison.
I got possessed. I
Oh,
know.
wow.
I didn't.
Never mind.
I forgot that it did that, and now I'm mad.
We'll wait.
I'm
I
getting
thought it was
tilted at a
poison.
JRPG.
I mean, yeah. You're just channeling my energy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This shit happened in Final Fantasy V too. Fuck. Wow. Okay.
If this timer runs out, I am going to throw a fit. Where the fuck is the other room?
Yeah, in Final Fantasy V, there's just a part of the game where everything
gotta
gets
be
set on
over
fire,
there.
and there's a timer, and it goes on no matter what you do. It's just like, well, fuck. Okay. It's a lot smaller than this, though, and you don't have to search for people. You can search for items.
But that's like optional, right?
Yeah. It also helped that I had Freeze to help guide me both times. I got nothing for you for Persona.
This entire segment is just pure and utter bullshit.
They got Quidditch goals for heads. Just throw a fucking... Not beater. What is the ball that doesn't do anything?
Quaffle, I think?
Waffle. Waffle. Throw a waffle in it. God, that was
I'm
such
experiencing
a weird fucking,
pure rage and pain.
That was such a weird fucking line in Shrek.
You're all under arrest.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles. How the fuck you make waffles? Shrek doesn't have an onion and you have no hands. Fuck off,
Doesn't
donkey.
have an onion?
He doesn't have an oven.
I don't.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure he's got a few onions.
yeah. I heard they have layers.
Yeah, just like ogres.
Let's beat it.
This better be the last fucking floor of this place, because my god is my timer going down.
But yeah, point still stands. Donkey can't make waffles.
You know what? If they were going to make there be fucking enemy encounters on this floor, the least they could have done was make it smaller.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, Final Fantasy has a place like... Final Fantasy V has a place like this, but it is way fucking smaller. I think the enemy encounter rate is also not as severe, but that might just be me bullshitting, since I didn't do the math on that.
Next time.
It just feels less severe, but that might just be because it's smaller.
No, the enemy encounter rate in this area is just as bad as it ever is everywhere else.
No, I meant in Final Fantasy.
This room better have
But
fucking children
like I
in
said,
it.
that might just
Okay.
be because it's smaller.
Now I need to fucking, by some miracle, find my way back to the stairs in 4 minutes.
Was it this bad in the other one?
No, it wasn't. This is the most upset I've ever been at at a Persona game.
We're gonna have fun with one. I was watching a YouTube highlights of Kevin, you know, the guy who did the anime drinking games, play Persona 1, and apparently, from what I saw in that highlight, the enemy encounter rate is awful.
Where the fuck are the stairs? I saw them earlier. Where are they now? There they are. Okay, where am I? Why is this
Where am
floor so fucking big? Why? Why?
There you are.
Why? Why? God.
So, who wants to have their face smashed?
Why? Why does God hate me?
Ooh la la, stop threatening the flying things when we need to leave.
Why does God hate me?
Hey, you won.
Do you think God hates me because I haven't seen the VeggieTales Jonah movie?
Maybe. we can amend that though.
No.
We'll even watch it with the character commentary so you can learn about socks with stripes.
I'm not even gonna say yes to that for the bit. Where are the stairs?
They talk about Mulan in the commentary.
What do the VeggieTales have to say about Mulan? That's the stairs down! I can't even find where the stairs up on the map. Did I ever even find the stairs up?
I don't think you did.
I saw June. I saw June earlier. And he was stationed at the stairs up.
You might have seen him earlier before we were here. Like before we streamed.
No!
Alright, what else can I talk about from the Jonah commentary? Oh wait, no, I didn't mention what they said about Mulan. I don't remember the context of why they were bringing it up, but it's that scene where... They're talking about that scene where Mushu makes her breakfast. It's just like, I made you breakfast, and it's happy to meet you. Which I guess brings us back to Eddie Murphy and cooking. But Mushu can make eggs.
I'm about to have a mental breakdown.
I don't think I'm helping much with that, but that's fine.
To be fair, I think Mushu is part of the stovetop.
Oh, absolutely.
Next time, I will arrest you.
I would if I could pause the game. Okay, I feel...
No, there's more.
No, no! For the love of God!
Go away. Oh my god.
We'll wait for backup.
Why?
That's just insult to injury.
The timer stopped. I'm gonna put us on an ad break. I need to like piss and cry for a minute.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna put us on a 2-minute ad break. I'll be right back.
Oh, I can't say the rest of that meme because it's gross. God.
He
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, video games. Let go of June. He has nothing to do with this anymore.
Come on, remember, I'm not the Joker. You're the worthy one.
He hasn't been Jokerified by Ringo Starr yet.
You're the Joker. You're laughing. He set a building on fire and you're laughing.
God.
Guide us like you did on the other side. I won't screw up like the other me.
A Thoroughwort. Remember that day? What are you saying? I don't understand. What, Tatsuya? Deja... Nah. June, are you okay?
Who's that tall kid over there? Over here. Huh? This is the Deja Vu boy?
What? What's going on?
Yeah. At last you're here, my hermano. Don't you remember the scene? Hurry up, remember!
Stop. Don't try to remember anything.
Dumbass! You can't resist your destiny. 5, 4, 3.
Jump.
Uh-oh.
Stupid, let go.
Let you die? Yeah! The same as the other side, right? If you remember now, it's too late. Die, bitch!
No.
Ah! Why? Should have grabbed a drink while you were away.
Here, you can have some of my water.
Thank you, I will take sippy.
Don't worry, it's not your fault. Tatsuya, where were you? What is this all about? Deal with it later. We got bigger problems.
But how do we get out of here?
Follow me. Hey, you don't think a model will fly? A rumor? You're making it fly by a rumor, huh?
Sounds familiar.
Hello, PS1 cutscene. Hello again, Blimp. Or is that a blip or a zeppelin?
If it's a Zeppelin, is it made out of lead?
God. Tatsuya, how did you learn to fly this thing?
Listen, all I know is not to let Maya drive.
I saw it once.
Ugh. Anyway, we seem to be safe for now.
Not yet. Jin, take the controls. Yes, alright. But how did you know my name? I was your boyfriend in another dimension, don't worry about it.
Hey, hey! What's all this about?
Hey, Tatsuya? Did you know there are only a couple of blimps left in the world? And one of them is the Goodyear blimp?
Damn it, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. My face. Again, my face. Saying this is Destiny 2, huh?
No, there's no predestined path one follows. Don't be fooled by him.
Stupid fools. Everyone's wrong. You, that bitch, and my fucking dad. You're supposed to correct mistakes.
It's the voices, the voices, voices. You can't run from the voices.
I seem to have made, taken the voice that I gave him last time and it's slowly turning into the voice that he actually has.
Yeah. Remember that glitch we got sometimes in Persona 2 where whenever a battle started it would show Eikichi's face?
Oh, of course I do.
Why the fuck is Maya still possessed? And why is everybody still struggling? Why is it set up like this? I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
Jesus, look at Tatsuya's stats.
Tatsuya
I just
stats.
fucking noticed. Look at it. Look at him.
Oh my god!
Yeah! Yeah!
Jesus Christ, this boy is stacked.
Also, I wish I had voice mod open because I could have gone and my dad, because the game censors it.
Tatsuya gets more powerful if you have an innocent sin save.
Too bad we can't do that, huh?
Yeah.
Just noticed Ubala was fucking dead.
Yeah, she just fucking went down a second ago.
Persona.
I love that Tatsuya barely takes any damage. He's gonna carry this fucking boss fight.
Unk. I like that. Instead of unconscious, it's unk.
Unk.
What was it in the last game? It was something funny there too, I think.
I don't remember.
I think it was like wound or something. Though that might have been the Final Fantasy that I played as well. God, the translation in that game was terrible. What?
What?
Rip. Good thing this isn't Persona 5 or Persona 4 or Persona 3.
Yeah.
Persona.
You know what? I'm just gonna let them all go down. I only need Tatsuya anyway.
Everybody else take a nap right here. Or I'm gonna kill you.
What does that do?
I need you now.
Oh. Why don't you go ahead and bring Maya back up? Jesus
Well.
Christ.
So much for that.
Not good enough.
Wanna play a card game? No. For a second I thought all attack was all out attack.
God, I wish.
I need you now.
Big fist.
Nice try.
Persona.
Sleep, punks.
I'm not tired. I'm gonna grab a drink while you two do the slap fight.
Yeah, go for it.
Persona.
We're gonna be here for a while. This is really high octane gameplay.
Not good enough.
I'm just sad the others aren't gonna get the XP they deserve out of this. Well,
Don't think you've won. The fear has spread. The Joker won't die.
and nobody leveled up. Because everybody was dead. Alright, now I'll wait for Star. So, how we doing? How are our evenings going? I personally... There you are. Welcome back. We have a problem. We're losing altitude fast. We're gonna crash.
We better find him quickly then.
Hey. You... Soldier boy. Unless you got a death wish, everyone jump.
But won't we die that way?
I know it's not much, but please accept this as a token of appreciation for saving us.
Hey.
I must give it to you. I have this feeling. I have nothing to give back in return.
Ah, fuck!
There's still a chance. Don't listen, don't look. Then you can return to your normal life. Goodbye. Tatsuya kills
Aw.
the entire party.
She grabbed him on the way out.
Same.
Like, I just saw you pull this stunt so many times. You think I'm gonna fall for it?
I desperately want to save my game.
Well, at least it didn't crash.
Yeah. And this time no one's saying we're terrorists. Now that's something you don't do every day. Tatsuya? Has anyone seen Tatsuya? Calm down. He's been through a lot more than you. He probably avoided us and went ashore somewhere else.
Or he died.
And maybe both. How do you know Tatsuya? He seemed to know you. What is this other side? I don't know. I just feel I know him from long ago. Just a feeling he was someone important. Someone I held hands with, even.
Eh?
I see.
But the Joker is dead now, right? It's over. There's no other Batman villains. I'm so relieved. I can finally get on with my miserable life.
Moron, nothing's over yet. We still don't know what Tatsuzo intends to do. For once, he's actually right. We haven't learned anything about the pseudo-family Joker or Tatsuya. It's unfortunate that the suspect is dead. I should let HQ know. Haven't you learned anything, Suo? We can't depend on the police. Say that again. You're not only hard-headed, but hard of hearing too? Or is it just that you can't do anything without your badge? That's what I thought. Do you really think you can catch Tatsuzo by yourself? Good luck. Say what you will, Baofu. Just stay out of my way, or you'll find yourself in the slammer with Tatsuzo.
What the fuck did he do?
A cab.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I'm quitting while I'm ahead. My God, don't get involved. I don't think I could handle it if you got hurt.
Lesbians. Cowards, what are you afraid of? The truth is all that matters. Don't tell me you're quitting too. Heh, good for you. I'm gonna head back to my place and see if I can get ahead on Tatsuzo. See if any of your friends at Kismet know anything. I'll swing by and pick you up later. Tatsuya Suo, who are you?
I thought he was gonna be like, let's go to the beach. Beach.
Nicki Minaj.
By the way, I didn't tell you one of my favorite parts of the Jonah movie. It's at
What?
the end.
Uh-huh.
So you know how during the credits of a film, there's just general generic songs that play or whatever.
Yeah.
So after a few like religious bands sing some song about Jonah or some songs from the soundtrack that played earlier in the film, it opens up to this song, and it's called the credits song, and it's literally them just singing about the fact that they need a song under the credits.
That's really good.
And then at the end of it, like, they're all just like, "Can we go home now? I'm done. I'm just forget the credits song. I want to go home."
I love that for them. I did not pay attention to where I need to go next.
I think one of them asks for a Tums.
I guess I'll go to the police department.
I guess while I'm just dumping all of my Jonah knowledge, that movie apparently caused Big Idea to go bankrupt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's a good movie, but I mean, they released... Okay, hold on. Let me see what Jonah was competing with, because I'm pretty sure it was fucking massive.
Wasn't it like The Lion King or some shit?
It might have been, but I think it was CG movies. Okay, 2000 animated movies. Well, no, 2002 was kind of a rough year for animated films to do well. Because there's a lot of underperforming animated films here, like Powerpuff Girls movie, Peter Pan 2, Spirit, Treasure Planet, Wild Thornberries.
Miss Amano, why are you here? I don't know why I've come here, but I feel I know this place. Something here, something important. I can't remember. What happened here? Why would I feel so much sorrow if nothing had happened?
I think it was probably going up against Lilo and Stitch and Ice Age. That's probably what killed it.
Yeah.
I'd have to assume. Those seem like the big movies I see here listed under 2002. I think it was Jimmy Neutron I was thinking of that went up against Shrek and Monsters, Inc.
Didn't Jimmy Neutron get nominated for an Oscar or something?
Yeah, but again, it was going up against Shrek and Monsters, Inc., so...
Yeah.
I think Shrek won. Oh fuck, you're gonna have to fight Geese Howard. That's a joke for Freeze.
That's where Aikichi's dad is. I'd fight him if I could.
Again, I thought I mistook Akechi for Akechi, and I thought you were implying that Akechi's dad was Geese Howard. Which,
Oh,
to be fair, from what I know of both of those characters, pretty fucking accurate. I would believe that Geese Howard was Shido.
I'll kick Shido's
vice
ass too,
versa.
I don't care.
Because Geese Howard is also an asshole businessman who doesn't give a fuck about anyone around him. God, it still upsets me how much Shido looks like Howie Mandel or David Cross. Just bald head, sunglasses. I'm gonna stick with David Cross. As much as Howie Mandel is also fitting, Shido I don't... No, Shido has facial hair, doesn't he? Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so... But also, Howie Mandel, as far as I can tell, is not an asshole. As far as I've heard, David Cross is.
Oh, yeah,
so.
David Cross is.
Hey, could you not? God, I love just going into video game stores and trying to talk to them behind the counter.
It's really good.
Future coin, future foundation.
I'm not even gonna grace that one with a response.
Future. I'm envious of... Okay.
I don't have time for your straight bullshit. And I genuinely have no idea where I'm going. Give me 1 second. I guess I just gotta go around talking to people.
Like they think Maya rushing on her way out. Just that lady's like, I'm envious of men, and Maya's just like, that's because you're trans. That's because you're an egg. I gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have time to unpack your gender stuff with you right now. I got other shit to do. Hounds. Jesus Christ, this place is a mess. Lala locked me out.
God, this whole room just makes... I think I said this last time when it showed up. It just makes me think of that Max meme image, Max from Goof Troop meme image, where it's just like, damn, you live like this?
That's actually what my room looks like. It's a mess. I'm a wreck.
Crash at my place for you.
Everybody is talking about the fucking bar. I guess I'll walk around talking to everybody I can find.
Hey, you know that Leave Brittany Alone video?
Yeah.
Apparently the person in it just came out as trans, so that's neat.
Oh, good.
I like that people are giving her a lot more respect now. Like, she was a joke back then. Both Brittany and this person. But like now people are like actually taking the issues that Brittany is dealing with seriously. So
yeah,
because that industry can be pretty fucked up, and especially the stuff that Brittany went through specifically. I'm glad that it looks like things are getting better. Oh, this character reminds me of the cat from Animal Crossing that tells you fortunes.
Oh. A fortune teller with a low voice. Her fortunes haven't been accurate lately. They say her double roams the city at night.
What? Wait a minute. That is a interesting last sentence to give. that took a fucking turn. This is thy first time here. Then disclose what is in thy heart. The crystal and the card shall reveal the light. The cards will tell.
The past, the present, and the future as well.
I shall tell thy fortune. Amu, amu, amu. Bio, Baimo Riatlus. Crystal ball reveal to us the future. God, between her and Itagawa, I have too many characters that fucking talk in nonsense words.
It's really good.
I like to think the two of them just like talk and chanting at each other. Just like, ah, yeah, it's my old magic buddy. She takes fortunes. I see. Thou bearest 2 children. One is a high-spirited first grader. Like for his whole life.
Yes.
He flunked a lot.
At least she's spirited, though.
Yeah. He's optimistic about it. He's certain that this time will be the time he passes. 21 years later. You don't have any, You're probably single. I know that already. Now, is there anything else? Speak as thou wish.
I have
Her-
looked up a walkthrough.
Her eye looks a little weird.
A little bit.
I'm sorry. Since Wang Long became famous, my fortunes have stopped working all of a sudden. Oh, yeah. That's why. Fortune teller without fortunes. I must do something about this. Is that a monkey behind her?
Yes.
Monkey.
Okay, I gotta go to Kismet, I see. Okay.
Monkey.
That was a fun little activity to buy me some time.
Conan? The barbarian or the
No, the
talk
de-
show host?
Neither. The detective, actually.
Oh. I don't know much about him. Except he's tiny.
Yeah, he's very small.
Hey, the doors didn't rotate. This is bullshit.
They're broken.
Oh. Maya, the chief was looking for you. She's plenty mad, too. Then again, she's always like that. I don't fucking know. Boop. Into the void.
I love the dialogue you're coming up with for Maya here. She doesn't get a voice, so you give her one.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me. Hi, I'm here. I heard you were angry. I have people you can talk to. Amano, where have you been all this time? Since it took you so long to check in, I had to ask Chizuru.
That's Izuru, but he's made out of cheese.
Chizuru.
I'll take this
Well,
lady. She looks up my alley.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's no trouble at all. Chizuru Ishigami, a beautiful Wanglong fortune teller, also known as Wanglong Chizuru.
You're taller than me, I think.
Yeah, that means I'm better.
Oh.
You, my dear, have a particular or peculiar aura about you. You must let me read your fortune. You are feeling that you are not yourself? You are worrying about a younger man. Tell me, do you enjoy life? Are you glad you came into this world?
That's a weird way to put it.
This world is made to punish humans for their sinful past. They are put through an endless cycle of reincarnation. Where were you before, in your past life? Another country? Or maybe another world? Humans are connected.
Are you gonna tell me about kins?
Yes. Not only to the past, but to themselves in another world. You will change along with this world.
Hey, Amano, it's not every day someone gets a fortune read by the great Chizuru.
Please excuse me, but I must be going. I'll have an
Goodbye.
in-depth discussion with you about kinning later.
Sends her a Tumblr DM.
God.
Or whatever the fuck they use.
No, Tumblr has
Message.
DMs. They
You better have
implemented them a few years ago.
You better have something good to report, Amano. I didn't send you out on a field trip. Well, we set a museum on fire. There was a blimp. Yeah, that was about it. Where's the report, Amano? Get to work, slacker.
Bitch. Yukino! I see. Wang Long fortune telling sure is amazing.
So you just all watch her leave. She didn't even press the button. She just summoned it with her mind.
She's psychic. Chizuru also psychic.
I mean, yeah, I'd assume so. What with the fortune telling? Maya, what were you talking about with Wanglong Chizuru?
I was just watching a TV show she was in. She said she'll reveal who the Joker is. So then, who exactly is the Joker? In Wanglong, the Joker is Joka, which denotes a human possessed by Kagare, a negative energy such as sin or jealousy. Joka is a dragon, filled with Kagare. The guardian dragons will absorb bad luck during this cycle.
Filled with sin. Maybe they should get Jonah to tell him to stop by being in a whale.
It is a much more
It's Ringo and Jonah. That's our bits.
Do you think Ringo and Jonah are working together?
No, I think they're opponents.
Okay, so like Jonah is the detective to Ringo's House of Mirrors.
You'll never find me, Jonah. I thought, no, that was terrible. You'll never find me, Jonah. You gotta keep looking for me, but I'm not inside the whale.
Where are you?
It's going Australian. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
It is a much more powerful negative trend than that of Tenshusatsu or Enkinsatsu. Kagare calls forth more Kagare, causing Joka to perpetuate crime. As people commit crime, the Kagare escalates.
Looking cool, Joker. It's just Persona 5, but fucking Mona sounds like Joey Wheeler.
God.
Looking pretty cool there, Joker.
Cause and effect. Do not be overpowered by jealousy and hatred, and do not do the Joker curse. If you do this, you will be possessed by Joka, and thus become a Joker yourself. Wow! So then, the Joker isn't just one particular person?
You'll become cursed like the Joker.
I should have done my 1949 radio voice, but I didn't think of it. Baofu's lair. Fucking talking like he's got like a dungeon, or it is just a dungeon.
Oh my god. To the secret lab!
I don't know who that is.
It's me! I see that thing. Don't bother, he's not even worth it. There are no changes in our plans. I leave the rest up to you.
Tatsuzo Sudo. Who is it? Who's he talking to?
Okay, so that was supposed to be Tatsuo. I changed him from, yeah, to just like leg like what you were just doing.
That's what death does to you. It turns you into an old-timey radio announcer.
Oh, no, wait, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Why not?
You know exactly why not.
I understand. Then I shall proceed according to plan.
Oh, wait, no, that was the guy. Was it?
I have no idea. Chief
I think that's the
Togashi,
same guy.
the chief of the Conan Police Department and head of special investigations.
Because he's talking about a plan.
I've read your report, Suo. I suggest you check into a hospital for psychiatric evaluation.
He looks like he belongs at Shinra.
Sir, then what about that blimp? Something that wasn't supposed to fly was flying. The matter is under review. The sanitarium fire was a gas explosion. No survivors, and there was nothing left of the corpses. What fire? What are you talking about? I was just there. I'm not in charge of this matter. I don't have time to listen to your babbling.
Okay, well this just straight up feels like Persona 5 at this rate.
A little bit. Sir, a message from HQ. There have been several homicides. Details are identical to the Joker incidents. That can't be. I want those crime scenes picked apart. Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving.
I like that other guy's just staring out the window this entire time.
It's a waste of time to keep investigating. We should be tracking down Tatsuzo. Sergeant Suo, you are hereby relieved of active duty. Keep interfering and I'll have your badge. He good cop, unlike you people. Heh, like father like son, right, Chief? Here are the phone records of all the people who called the Joker. Check every one of them. I can't stand letting Shinjo act so big. Serizawa? This woman too? Don't bother. She can be used for something else. The more pawns, the better. We have them right where we want them. Both of them. Gold boxing gym.
It's made out of gold. Fuck you, King Midas.
God.
Come on, ooh la la, snap out of it. I have nothing to do with this. It's not my problem anymore. Do you see that TV show? Wang Long Cheeser was saying that if you actually do the Joker curse, you actually become a Joker, right? But do you think it's true?
There has been a terrible development. It seems the Joker is not just one person. We've just received news. Earlier today, there was a fire caused by a gas explosion at the Morimoto Sanitarium. The bodies of workers and patients have been recovered from the rubble. There are no survivors. The death toll is
You'll never know.
We don't know, actually.
Cut the commercial.
What's wrong with you? You look pale.
I am pale.
Damn it, he's already done it. The media's full of shit. It's Tatsuzo, that bastard torched the sanitarium to destroy the evidence. Even on the blimp, he must have had someone watching over his son. That bastard has got his hands everywhere. I tapped his home telephone and they were talking about plans to finish someone off. I couldn't tell who the mark was, though. So what do we do now? Let's meet up with Katsuya. I'm not too hip about it, but there seems to be no other way. He's the only way we can get information from the cops.
I'm not too hip about it, bro.
If that woman's fortune-telling airs, the whole city could be in danger. Damn, what a pain. Alright, he's fully healed. He's good. We save our game frequently in this house.
When the game lets you.
When the game lets me, of course. Let's go to the police station. Also, I almost called it the RPD. We're not in Raccoon City right now. As much as I wish I was playing a Resident Evil game instead.
KPD.
KPD.
Sounds like a radio station.
Check around the victims again, he said. They should just leave it to us. Again? Do those management officials really think they can catch the old maid like that? Hey, something really bad has happened.
You're telling me. No, you are telling me.
I figured. The fortune-telling went on TV and became a rumor, causing everyone who used the curse to become a joker. It pains me to say this, but we can't rely on my colleagues. They're only making things worse. A little bitter, aren't we? Just leave this to us. I can't do that. I would rather turn in my badge than just turn my head. I'm going with you. Do whatever you want.
Maya, hurry! Run! Before I change! Hurry!
What? Don't tell me. She was using the Joker curse as well? If that's true, Miss Serizawa is going to become a murderer. Who would she curse? Miss Amano, you must know someone who Miss Serizawa did not get along with. Anything is helpful. Try to remember.
Wasn't there something at the very start?
I don't know. I don't remember. I have the memory of a goldfish. Ooh.
Hey, what the fuck?
We're back in the other game. Honey? I missed you. I haven't forgotten you for even a day.
Who do you think you are? I'll show you what happens to someone who runs off with my money. Die!
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I think I just remembered something I shouldn't have, but it'll still help us, so...
Huh? Are you saying you've never met this guy, but you recognize his face? What do you mean? That deja vu stuff again. Anyway, let's apprehend that con artist. We can't let Miss Serizawa commit a crime. I don't understand, but you could tell by looking at his face, right? What do you want to do? Just look around? Wait, let's drop by Hirosaka first. Rumor says the head of an izakaya bar has services for locating people. There may be clues. Alright. Oh, Hirosaka. Hey! That's where we met Eikichi! Is it you? No.
I'm a bodyguard!
There
I'm
she
gonna
is.
tell everybody! Alrighty, what'll it be today, hon?
Oh, this is the lady that sold us weapons for the first time in Innocent Sin.
So you want to know where a con artist might be? Oh, a bar called Parabellum in Alba is pretty popular with girls lately. Maybe he'll be at places like that to fish for girls to swindle.
The Swindler.
Swindler.
Didn't mean to hit that button. About the thing I asked you for earlier, were you able to collect enough?
Yes, I was able to manage 3 million. I can believe in you, right?
Of course. I can keep my research going. Then I'll be vice president of the academy. And you'll be the wife of the vice president. I love you. Vice president, my ass. Who would believe that crock of shit? Stupid girl.
Just gives a smack from the other guy. He's like, hey, stop victim blaming.
Mr. Yoichi Makimura, you know Miss Ulala Serizawa, right? We're asking you to come with us under the suspicion of fraud. What are you talking about? I don't know any Ulala, you got the wrong guy. Yoichi Makimura, the con artist who swindled Ulala of her savings. Makimura is the alias he used at the time. I see. We have reason to believe a woman who was swindled used the Joker curse for revenge. We were sent to protect him, but if you aren't the man we're looking for... Huh? That's all we need is another dead body. Poor bastard, it's probably too late.
Hey, what do you mean by fraud? Who is this Ulala?
Well,
His arms.
wait, please. Is that Joker curse thing too true? Help me, I don't want to die. Gotcha. Hey sister, next time learn to be a better judge of character. Miss Amano, where would Miss Serizawa be? Gold? The fitness club? Let's hurry. Alright, let's find it. Oh. Unlocked a whole new area for us. That's very nice of them. What seems to be the problem, miss? Why is everyone in the lobby?
One of the female members locked everyone else out and barricaded herself in.
It wouldn't happen to be Ulala Serizawa, would it? Is she alright?
You a policeman? She seemed to be in a lot of pain. We tried to help her, but she didn't want any of it.
Isn't there any way to open the gym from the outside?
I don't see any of my coworkers who would have a spare key. Somebody should be inside.
I see. Thanks for your help, miss. We'll take it from here.
We'll break and enter. I'm here too.
She didn't even do anything. That just happened around her. Well, we got in.
She's working out. What?
Is that Ulala? She's giving off some seriously negative
I got
vibes.
so scared you took like one step and there was an enemy.
I was gonna be so mad if I did. She's giving off some seriously negative vibes. This is definitely not good.
Vibe check.
I'm getting the controller vibraties again. Hello, enemy encounters. I haven't missed you one bit.
Let's do it.
Cat girl.
These are the guys that kick her ass.
Yeah, we needed Tatsuya to get him for us. I wish we had been able to get that XP.
Also, what appears to look like a brown Sylveon. It's a human. But no, it's just a cat girl.
It's just a cat girl.
Now, go.
A stray cat girl. God. We talked off stream about me showing you Germa highlights. I should also show you that Vine Sauce one. What do you mean, stray cat girl? Oh yeah, that's also how I found out about the twerky. Is Vine Sauce.
Oh, I hate the twerk.
Because his response was basically what you did. Was just like, was that a twerky in my Nintendo video game?
God.
It's over.
What if a Torquay showed up in this game for no reason?
I would be incredibly upset, and I would never stream it again.
Persona.
You're pissed.
They're angry.
I like that it's Fury with an I, like the video game.
Also could be read as furry, you could argue.
Yeah.
No, that's 2 R's and a Y.
Only if you're a coward.
Freeze!
What do you think I am?
I think you're a coward.
Exactly. So my point stands. You do scream.
Shoot!
The guy screams once and your character's just like, I'll shoot. I swear to God. You don't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna use my gun.
I also want to shoot whenever someone screams around me.
Freeze!
You just keep screaming.
Freeze!
Baofu's the only one that's not throwing an absolute fit.
That's not good for your lungs.
I don't think he cares.
Haven't you seen all the truth ads? Don't smoke, don't vape.
I don't think vaping was even a thing at the time of this game.
Good, he's not doing it. God, the truth ads are so fucking annoying.
They are.
Because, like, I like their message. Hey, kids, young adults, and even adults
Under arrest.
that are just not young, don't get started on vaping and smoking because it's addictive and will fuck you up. That's a good message, but they say it in such, like, a patronizing way.
Persona.
Like,
The thing is, most people our age have, like, taken health classes, and we know that smoking is bad for us. We don't really need to be reminded.
I feel like one
And-
person has seen those ads and just said, you know what, I'm gonna vape out of spite, just to spite you.
And, like, from what I've heard from people who are, like, former smokers, seeing ads like that just made them want a cigarette.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. But again, it sucks because their message is good. It's good to, like, be aware of that stuff, because, like, if we don't constantly keep saying it and making people aware of it, it's just gonna go back to how it used to be, where, like, no one fucking knows or cares.
Yeah.
Go.
I just wish they would treat the people looking at their ads and promotions as, like, competent.
Competent and intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nice. I like the little victory noise so much.
It's a little jingle. Tell you you're doing good. Maya, we can't be here. Or you can't be here. Maya's just like, I don't care.
Maya does not care for your mortal concepts of gender.
Do it.
Why do you know Hama?
It's over.
God, with the one of them saying "hurry up," now my brain is thinking of a song in a musical where someone yells "hurry up," and I can't remember what. It's not a part of a verse. It's just like something. They're just yelling at someone, "Hurry up!" I think it was a Disney movie. I'm not sure.
I think someone says "hurry up" in the opening number of Beauty and the Beast.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, no. I remember what it is. Marie, the baguettes, hurry up. I fucking love that line.
That's what you say when Marie's dialogue is taking too long in Persona 4.
Marie, the baguettes, hurry up.
I need 6 eggs.
That's too expensive.
There must be more than this provincial life.
That's also a pretty good one. Just because I like how desperate the lady sounds. Just, I need 6 eggs.
She
It sounds like
probably
me.
is.
It sounds like me when I'm like panicking in a video game.
She probably
I
is
need 6
desperately.
eggs.
Look at how she's juggling her fucking kids. She needs those eggs, and she needs them ASAP.
She just gets those child leashes. God, I'm glad I've never seen one of those out in public.
I used to have this coworker at Taco Bell who not only thought that like spanking kids was acceptable, but she also apparently used a child leash on her oldest at some point. And I remember just feeling so bad
Jesus.
for her kids.
I decided to Google the song Bell because I think I remembered another verse like that, and it lists on the wiki, on the Disney wiki, all the things that it's been in, and it's just like, okay, it's been in both versions of Beauty and the Beast. That makes sense. Both the original and the remake. That's the live action one. Television programs: High School Musical, the musical, the series. What?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought it
that's
was
okay,
High
yeah.
School Musical. Why is it Beauty and the Beast?
Dodge this.
Because it's a Disney property, and sometimes people perform Disney movies as their school musicals.
I guess.
We did multiple times when I was in musical theater. Back in the day.
God. Imagine if our high school was like, let's do Beetlejuice. Like, no.
I mean,
No high school would approve that.
It's over.
they make kids versions of a lot of Broadway plays.
That's true, but I mean, Beetlejuice is hard to do that with.
Excuses if the
They made like a school-approved version of Heathers at one point. Somebody I used to be friends with had a person they know in like high school friendly Heathers.
Yeah, just anytime the townsfolk are like saying things in the song, it's funnier than I feel like it should be to me.
It's really good.
Like in the second part of the song where they do that. You call this bacon? What lovely grape! Some cheese, 10 yards, 1 pound. I'll get the knife.
I'll get the knife.
Yeah, specifically said by the cheese merchant, apparently.
The cheese merchant's gonna fucking murder somebody.
This bread, those fish, it's stale, they smell. Madam's mistaken. Well, maybe so. I assume that verse and all the other stuff is from the musical or the soundtrack.
Yeah, maybe.
I will always love the animated movie cast, but God, is the Broadway cast also amazing.
I've never actually listened to the Broadway versions of any Disney movie.
I did it for Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. Both of them are very well casted. Though Aladdin is very different, but that's because, like, after Robin Williams in the original film, every subsequent version of Genie is trying to do their own thing, because, you know, you can't be Robin Williams.
Yeah, you can't live up to that.
Dan Castellaneta got as close as he could, but it was still a far distance away.
Yeah.
Like, it was tolerable, but it was definitely not Robin.
Yeah, he did fine. It just wasn't
Yeah,
perfect.
and he does fine when the character shows up again and stuff like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Weak.
That's about
Yeah.
his review of Castanella as the genie.
Highly recommend at least the versions of the Disney movies I've seen as musicals.
I've like participated in like the 4Kids version of the Little Mermaid Broadway musical. In like a school production once.
Makes it sound like it was dubbed by the anime company 4Kids.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Little known fact about high school and middle school theater programs. They were all run by 4Kids Entertainment.
Think about those new Pokemon games got announced. Well, not announced, but got more news.
Yeah, I'm excited for them.
They made a fluffy Growlithe.
They did, and everyone's going absolutely hog wild over him.
Persona. It's over. Hurry up.
There was some other character that was added.
Now, go!
I didn't actually watch the presentation about it, so
Oh, I didn't either. I rarely do. I just get my news from timelines and shit.
I do
prefer.
like Nintendo stuff in general, but when it's specifically a franchise, it really depends on how much I care about it.
I generally prefer to be as blind on Pokemon games as I can. So I don't really watch presentations. If I get any news, it's from my timelines. It's like, I don't care about spoilers, but if I can go into something and, like, be surprised by it, I will. If that makes any sense.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Especially with stuff like Pokemon that make me feel like such a childlike joy every time I play it. I like to be surprised by everything I can be, so I can be absolutely delighted.
Can I share one thing?
Yeah, sure.
So in the new game, specifically Arceus, not the remake,
Pokemon can kick
If-
your ass, I've heard that.
no, that's not the thing. If I'm understanding this character right, Cyrus time traveled and transgender.
Good for her. You know, she's living her truth. I hope she's happier now.
She still looks very moody, but she might have mellowed out a little bit. She offers to help you, let you join the team, I think.
All under arrest.
That's nice of her.
I always kind of liked Cyrus, you know?
Yeah.
His motivations are kind of simple compared to like Aqua or Magma or whatever, or
I just-
Rocket.
I just think
But-
he's neat. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a little bit biased though because Sinnoh was my first Pokemon, my first like
Yeah,
World Series.
I
Pokemon
like
game.
him because I read the manga and that gave him a very interesting character.
I also read the manga, but I don't remember any of it, to be honest.
God. You know what? I might take that back because you know what? I just realized that you're gonna hate me for saying.
What?
Cyrus is the Thanos of Pokemon. He just wants everybody dead so that Pokemon can thrive. It's just like, sir, you know you can do this without murder, right? No.
No, he's got to commit the murders for it.
Go.
Not because it's more efficient, just because he likes doing it.
I still really like the idea of Team Rainbow Rocket where it's all the team leaders.
Yeah.
Though, like, with the recent generations, doesn't really work as well because like, Skull and the other one, I think Yell, neither of them are, like, actually, like, criminal.
Skull wasn't the real enemy team in
It's over.
What was that one then?
it was I can't remember the name of it, but the blonde lady who was a shitty mom, she ran it. Lusamine.
Persona.
Right,
Aether,
right.
Aether.
See, when you said blonde lady, I was just thinking of the one from 8, who's like the assistant to Rose. Thought you were talking about her, and I was like, that's the wrong generation.
I'm pretty sure there was like a team that wasn't Team Yell in Rose's company.
Yeah.
They kind of did their like twist villains
Honestly,
in recent
like
generations.
everyone gave Sword and Shield a lot of shit, but it broke the formula in that regard. Like, yeah,
Anyway.
it broke the formula as much as recent Disney movies has, but that's still something. It's not the same thing that all the other generations did.
I miss the formula though. Like
That's
that was
true.
part of what I liked. Anyway, we're done with Persona 2 Eternal Punishment for the night. I hope you had fun. Thanks for coming and hanging out and watching. You can join my Discord to get stream updates and hang out, and here is my Twitter. Tomorrow I'm doing something super secret at about 4:30 Eastern Time. And I think that's about all I have to say. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. I hope you have a good night. Bye!